So right now, if you were to do a poll, go out on the street and ask people, do you believe we should have clean water, clean air, and protect species from extinction? You would have 99% of people saying, yes, I agree completely with all that.
Good, yeah.
That's sort of the environmental mantra out there. And it's completely owned by the left. It's completely owned by Democrats. Republicans should own that space, and here's why. Republicans are really the party of conservation and early environmentalism, but in a different context than how we view environmentalism today. You look at all the work that Teddy Roosevelt did for conservation as a Republican, our national parks and everything, that were all created out of Republican ideas of conserving these lands for public use. In 1973, we had signed into law the Endangered Species Act. It was a majority in the Senate of Republicans that supported that, and it was signed into law by a Republican president.
When?
In 1973. We also had the Clean Air and Clean Water Act that were both products of Republican administrations. And so Republicans really, from the standpoint of the broad laws that we have on environmental regulations, Republicans should own that space. But the left owns it and liberals own it. And there's a couple reasons for that, and one of those reasons is the approach that has taken us down this path of extreme environmentalism has led to a situation where mankind is almost viewed as a pariah on the planet.
Yeah.
Like it's an alien species that doesn't even belong on the planet. And that the job of environmentalists is to protect the planet from mankind, to protect species from mankind, and in the case of public lands, to protect public lands and sometimes private lands in order to really protect wildlife from mankind, to protect wild spaces from the intrusion of mankind. And they somehow separate mankind out and view us differently than they do other species. But a beaver, it's okay for a beaver to go, chew on some trees, fall them into a river and create a dam. Environmentalists will say, well, yeah, that's part of nature. But if mankind goes and we build a dam out of concrete, well, that's bad. You can't do that. It's not part of nature. Well, is that saying that mankind's not part of nature? Are we not also part of the natural world? Animals make a path in the woods. Deer go back and forth same place all the time. They eventually build a path that makes it easier for them to traverse across a mountainside. What do? We build one out of asphalt or concrete, and it makes it easier for us to, go somewhere. But it's okay for the animal to do the path in the woods. It's not okay for the human to make the path in the woods. And we use some additional materials like asphalt and concrete because we have that capability. So why is it that environmentalists look at humans as not being actually part of the natural world? We are.